What's up, guys? We are back once again, and we are going to be doing another movie review today. We are going to be reviewing Iron Man. Yes, the very first one, the one that started off the Marvel franchise for everything that we know and love. This movie, man, I'm going to tell you this. This is what made Robert Downey Jr.'s career. I'm going to be honest. This is what made Robert Downey Jr.'s career. Jon Favreau doing more stuff in acting, producing, directing, with Petro, becoming Pepper Potts. We had Jeff Bridges in here that played Ironmonger. We had Terrence Howard, who did play as Rhodey, but then of course some other things happened behind the scenes. So again, I'm not going to get into that. But overall, this movie was pretty cool because it really went into of how Tony Stark went from being a playboy billionaire icon to being a superhero of, of course, he inherits his dad's fortune. He's a he's a magnificent genius, and he gets around a lot. And then when he's overseas, he tries to go ahead and, show off his new tech, and then he gets kidnapped. They do all these things to him, and they put, a magnetic, artificial, scientific in his heart instead of his actual heart, and then he has to go through and go, okay, how am I going to survive with this? Who really did this to me? And then he just, as soon as he gets back, he's not the same person. He's continually trying to build new stuff for, to become Iron Man, to try to make up his wrongs and do right, and he finally does. And then by the end of it, he figures out the man that was like another father to him, that was a very good friend of the family, was the one who ended up being the enemy, which was, Jeff Bridges' character. And it was kind of crazy to think that, wow, someone that he trusted was the enemy, that it was someone that he thought was his friend and it wasn't. And then he slowly realizes who's his friend, who's his enemies, and slowly realizes that, hey, he's slowly becoming a superhero. He's slowly realizing that it's not just about money, it's not about fame, it's not about women, it's not about parties, it's not about all this. He's slowly realizing who are his friends, who is his family, who's this, who's that. And again, I like this film. Again, it was a very good film. I remember watching this in theaters. I remember watching it on DVD when it first came out. I loved this film. I think Iron Man is literally one of my favorite other superheroes. I love Robert Downey Jr. in this movie, this franchise, of him playing Iron Man. He was born, I think, for this role. He shows that charismatic, smart ass, billionaire, tech genius. I mean, and he does show that throughout the entirety of this film. And he goes from being kind of a dickhead to being, more of a softer side to him, but still being how he is and showing, hey, I am Iron Man. He's not hiding from it. He's not hiding that he's Tony Stark. Oh, Tony Stark, Iron Man. Yeah, I am Iron Man. He doesn't hide from it. And I like that. And again, if you guys have never seen this film, you never saw how the Marvel, I would say, franchise began. It was with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. That's just a fact. So if you guys have never seen this film, it has everything you want in it: action, adventure, comedy, drama, all kinds of stuff. So if you've never seen this, by all means, go check it out, and you will not regret it. It's on Disney Plus right now. It's about almost 2.5 hours long. And again, if you guys like anything that has to do anything with this, check it out. It is fun. It's great. But overall, what is your overall thoughts on it? It came out in 2008, man. I mean, it just shows you where we've gone from 2008 to now. And I think, again, Marvel needs to go back to what they were doing in the beginning rather than trying to do other things that fans really don't want now. And that's just the way I feel about it. I mean, I kind of miss the way Marvel was at some point rather than what they're trying to be now. So, again, those are just my thoughts overall about the film, about the movie, and just giving you guys a straight little story rather than trying to go into depths about it. But overall, I think that the movie does its flaws. I mean, again, it's not perfect, but it's still a good film. I would say overall it's probably like a 6, probably 1 out of 10. I give it maybe a 6 or a 7. That's just my personal opinion. But overall, guys, what do you think about the film? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it great? Is it something you personally like to go with? Is it your favorite movie out of all the Marvel movies? Please let me know. I mean, overall, guys, let me know what you think. But either way, let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Leave a like on the video. It helps me out. Helps this video out. Helps the channel out. Let me know what you guys think overall. And I'll be seeing you as always on the very next one.